Alright, welcome back to the Maker Show. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how to take a picture of a house plan and import it into Fusion 360 the easy way. So we're going to just go ahead and go into Google and do house plans. And what we're going to go ahead and look for is ones that are as dimensioned as possible. We're going to go over to images. Alright guys, I found this design. It's clearly 84 feet, 8 inches this way, and 50 feet in this direction. So that's perfect. That's what we need. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that off screen, and then I'm going to go ahead and jump into Fusion here, and I am going to save the design. I'm going to call this house plan. And that will start the autosave on Fusion 360. I'm going to go ahead and put that off screen as well, so we don't need to look at that. And then I'm going to go ahead and go to a sketch, and then I'm going to choose the top plane to do my sketch on, and I am in feet, so the first measurement is 50 feet, and then I'm going to hit tab, and I'm going to do 84 and 8 inches. Okay. Now I'm just going to zoom out and hit the fit and close the sketch and extrude this out to make a face. So hit E for extrude. Select that face, and then we can just go out some arbitrary amount. We'll say 1 foot. Not 3. 1 foot. I'm actually just going to do 0.1 feet. Look at the top, and we have a plane there. We're going to insert the decal now. Select this face. We're going to select that decal that we downloaded. It's called, oh, it's going to do that to me. Okay, because it's a GIF, see, it doesn't accept a GIF image, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to wash the image through Paint. Paint's an awesome program. So we're going to load that image up, open. Then desktop, and select the picture, and then we're going to go ahead and save as. And we're going to change this type to JPEG, and then we're going to resave that, and then we're going to close Paint. Okay. So we're going to select this plane. We're going to select the image. This is the new, the JPEG image that we just made. See, oh, that's not the one. Let's try that again. Insert. Select the image. We're going to select this image right here. Okay, and we are going to turn it. Turn it like this so it's the right orientation. I'm going to put this off screen, and then take this, and you're just going to expand this out to match that Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and increase the opaqueness, or decrease the opaqueness, so it's easier to see. And then you have your outline now, so then you can go back into Sketch and zoom in here. And zooming out to get to this other edge. Select that other wall. I turned the opacity down a little bit, so go back into here, stop the sketch, go back into here, edit the feature, turn the opacity down or up, and you see how you just start tracing the walls out, and this will end up being virtually the same size. It doesn't work out 100% of the time, but you can get this sketched out pretty darn fast and get an idea. And once you have it, have the sketches done, then you extrude the walls out. Let me do some of that for you. And the other way you can do it is with the line tool. You just start on the line, You're just going to click at every point. If you zoom out and you zoom back in way over, a lot of times it'll let you move over. Like I said, this isn't an exact science, and like this one, it looks like the garage, so I'm going to end it there, then bring it over, then come down, and then I'm back on the wall again. The other way to do it would be with the rectangle tool, the two-sided rectangle tool. Okay, and that's a big long wall, so that when you bring all the way up, okay, so I just did that one wall section for a demonstration. Then I'm going to then bring that up. And we'll bring that up 8 feet. And you see how very fast we have the wall. And I don't know about you guys, but that helps out a lot. And then you go through the trouble of cutting in all those windows and stuff to increase, to get an idea of what the walls will look like, what the outside elevation will look like. This is an excellent way to take a design off that may or may not look done, or you think, well, this might be the one, it might not be. Then the other thing I can do is I've created a bunch of it's like plumbing and all sorts of different building materials that I've assembled that I can choose from. So this one is called plumbing. And I'm just going to go ahead and choose the toilet, which is, I believe, right down here somewhere. And this, in order to add a component in, you just kind of drag it over, and it drops in. And see, this is my toilet right there. So I'm going to go ahead and find the toilet icon, which is right here. I'm going to spin this around. And you can see it's like falling off into the space there. And we'll bring it up, basically put it on what's kind of like our floor. And then we're going to stick it right on top of that indicator there. So when you go back, you got your toilet there. And then so you have another toilet over here, and that's the best way, is just to take that component, select it in your thing, and select copy and move, and then select create a copy, and then go to your top view, and then you're just going to move this new toilet over to the other bathroom. And then you'll want to spin it Stick your toilet right in that space provided, and then click OK, and there's your second toilet in your bathroom. So you can really get a feeling for how things are going to look, and you can experiment with different things, put different kinds of cars in, all from a design you just got from Google, off a picture. If you're going to design this, if you were going farther than the design stage on a project like this, I would probably buy the plans from the company if you really like those designs. But if you know, and to get a house plans drawn up is another step altogether that you have to have an architect for. But if you want to get an idea of how a house plan looks in real life, this is the fastest way to go about it. I could do all these walls probably in about an hour, tracing them all out, and then doing all the cutouts would be probably a couple more hours, and adding the additional windows and stuff, assuming that I have everything in stock. In this, the other thing you can do is, now that you know where your toilets and your sinks and stuff, you can start laying out your plumbing pipes, and start planning out for that. And so if you're here and you want to say put a, let's see, if there's a 3-inch 90, that would go under the toilet. So it's going to bring it in, and then you're going to go to a side I'm going to go to a top view on that. I can get the placement down perfect. And you can see it's 90 degrees out, so I'm going to spin it 90 degrees, and then I'm going to look at it with a side view. And I can get in there real close, and then you just place it there. You have to know how deep your floor is going to be and stuff. But then, yeah, you can just plan out your whole plumbing system as well, just like that. I'll probably post another video about how to go about doing loading in these models and being able to use them. Last thing is, when you get done, you can go ahead and render. And this is going to come up with a photo detailed drawing. And once you get the walls done and stuff, it looks different. But you can get a photorealistic picture of what the final design is going to look like. Alright, well, I think you get the idea. Basically, you can save those pictures and get an idea of what like a photorealistic picture would look like. Especially helpful with the elevations and stuff. So that's a real quick primer on how to design a house off a plan that you got on Google.